Hi guys. Um there. Um let me don't say the ums. Let me get rid of all the ums now. No. Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaleesa. I go by Lisa or J. Lisa J. Uh and if you are a returning subscriber, hi. Welcome back. Let me check my gums because uh it was bleeding a little bit over here. My gums haven't bled in a while, so I don't know. I don't want to say bacteria, but yeah, I'm gonna gargle in some peroxide when I finish this video. But anyways, today's video, let's get into it because I tend to talk um a lot. So I don't want this video to be too long, but I am so well. First, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're having an amazing day and or evening whenever you're watching this. Here, y'all don't even want to know what time it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really really late or we can say really really early. But yeah, so let's get into the video. Today's video is so exciting. I've never done a video like this before, but I always wanted to. Uh Judging by the title, you know why you're here. Um So yeah, today's video is a song lyric video. A song lyric yeah, a song lyric a song lyric word. Sometimes my brain like is saying what it wants to say. Say what you need to say. Okay, saying what it wants to say, but then it doesn't come out like with my voice. And honestly, I'm a bit nervous, but it's good nerves. So yeah, like I always wanted to do one of these videos, but here we are. And there is, oh my gosh, the clock just said 222. We here. Period. I look a little small. I've been eating my cereal, drinking my water. I've been eating my chicken salads. Okay. Um, I gotta treat my body right. I'm trying. You gotta I just gotta unlearn some things. You feel me? Yeah. So oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. This is a song lyric video, and the Lord had put this song on my timeline. I'm gonna link it in the description, of course. The Lord put this song on my timeline so much, and I've been playing it nonstop for like a month and a half. So it's called Talk to Me. um Love Deserves the Truth, and it's from Gtime and the Family. So these people, well, judging by the picture, it might be a husband and wife. I think so. uh yeah, but oh my gosh, they channel, I'm gonna link them below. And I actually reached out to them to play their song. Oh my gosh, I just clicked the clock again. It was at 333. And this is not Angel Numbers, baby. This is not Angel Numbers. Let me get my words out straight. If the Lord is showing you numbers, Strong's Concordance, Bible definition. Okay. I will look up the definition. I mean, not the definition. The Bible definition / Strong Concordance 222 and 333, but that's not why we here. Y'all do that on your own time, you know. But if the Lord leads you to do it. And if you see any other numbers, just ask the Lord, you know. So, anyways, okay. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I will tell y'all though the time. Like I kind of want to look into the likes on the video and the time of the video, and I kind of want to check on Strong's Concordance. I did, but yeah, but I wrote this at 3:20 in the morning. Today's 28th, 3:20 in the morning. Wednesday. So I really want to look at 3:20. I feel like I did look at it before in Strong's Concordance, but I'm gonna look again in a minute. I just want to get these lyrics out to y'all. But the first thing I'm gonna read, I'm just so excited. So this song is for, let me get this out the way. Thank you, Lord. This song, y'all bear with me because sometimes I talk fast. The clock was at 4:44. Okay, okay. So this song, I'm sorry. Make sure my gum not bleeding. Okay. This song is so beautiful. And This song is basically, it resonate with you if you're waiting on your spouse to return and y'all was in a separation. So if this is a kingdom marriage word, let me just get it out there. This is a kingdom marriage word. Kingdom marriage word. If you rolling your eyes, baby, click off the video and go sit in the Lord's presence and ask him to get rid of the bitterness. I had to do it. I'm saying it out of love. Okay? Not you. Okay. So this is a kingdom marriage word. Oh my gosh, just saying that right now. And the Lord just spoke to me through Moana. I think I said kingdom marriage word, but it wasn't just a kingdom marriage word. It's just apologies for people that did you wrong. So yeah, including kingdom marriage word. So um your spouse for rejecting you and like doing you dirty, you know. So if this, okay, so if you have not met your spouse yet, this can still be for you, because um sometimes this happens like in when it's something that's meant from God. Like it could be the right person, wrong time. But the Lord will show you your spouse. Uh like the Lord shows you your spouse at the well, actually it's the right time, because there's no wrong time for the Lord. But it might seem like the wrong time, but the Lord will show you your spouse early. uh Oh Lord, please help me. The Lord will show you your spouse early, if just so you can like, it's like it's basically like an opportunity for you to get closer to God and ask him. Like God will give you like that little, puzzle piece, and then you just come back to him for the rest of the puzzle piece. You get what I mean? Like basically the Lord showing you your spouse, it's just an opportunity for y'all to get closer together, not for you to idolize it. And I definitely have idolized marriage. And even if you prayed to the Lord and asked him to show you your spouse, uh, or not, I didn't even pray about it. I mean, when I was a kid, I did. I always wanted marriage, and even my future spouse now, he has the same name that I always wanted when I was a kid, and I forgot about it until the Lord brought it to mind. I think a year and a half ago. But oh my gosh, it's so, ooh, y'all. I can tell y'all so much, but I'm gonna be all day if I do something like that, wait until y'all that later. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So yeah. So this is for you, if you're in a separation or if this hasn't happened yet. And I'm just telling you ahead of time to prepare you. This could happen. Okay, so I'm gonna read what was in a description box first. It's a message to the viewers. So and I love it. So basically it sums up the song too. So they wrote, "No love survives in silence. No trust grows in hesitation. This song is for the ones who need honesty, who need words to match the feeling. Love is too rare to second guess. So say what's real before it's too late. And moreover, I'm saying moreover, guys, if you ever wanted someone to open up to let you in, this one's for you. Press play, feel the emotion, and let the music speak for you." And I also wrote, because I had to write it down, because the way they lyrics work, like they have captions, like open captions, but some of the words wasn't correct on there, and that's YouTube's problem, not theirs. So yeah. So this basically is an independent artist. Yeah. Because they not like mainstream, like I don't know if they have their own record label, but they music is bomb. Like, oh my gosh, the what do you call it, the beats is fire, the sound is nice. Like it's just a really really good sound. Engineering, thank you Lord, it's like the engineering is A1, A1. So, and I'll be wanting new music because there's a lot of crazy music out here. And I'm not saying all secular music is bad, because this is considered secular music, but not sexual. And some, like I was listening to Marvin Gaye's Sexual Healing, but I was thinking about my husband, but I wasn't lusting after him. I was just thinking about like, like how God made sex, like in a healthy way. Like sex, is healing. Love making is healing. It is. So, but when you with the person that the Lord ordained for you to be with, and no lusting, honey. Desiring your husband, but not like, lusting. That's totally different. So yeah, okay. So they make I'm gonna get into the lyrics in 1 second. I'm just giving y'all a little background. So they make soulful music, slow jams, love music, um R&B vibes. So yeah, okay, so let's get into the song finally. Okay. So this is the woman's part, and I had to write that down. This is the woman's part, the woman's perspective. Boy, I see it in your face, something heavy on your mind, moving like you cool, but I know you lying. Ain't no love in silence, don't keep me guessing. If I'm yours, then tell me, stop second guessing. So I'm gonna just continue, okay, and I'm gonna just come back. The male's part. Girl, it ain't girl, girl, it ain't about the love, you know it's real. But every time I try to speak, it's hard to spell. And let me just say this one thing real quick. Um, like it's hard to spell. I want to do another lyric song that the Lord been showing me. It's called Aphasia or something like that. Um, I can't remember, but the definition of it is basically like it's hard to speak and the person can't get out what they're saying. So the Lord been showing me this song. It's a cover by one of his children that I love. He used to live his lifestyle as a woman, and he came back to the Lord, and now he living as a man, and he has a wife and beautiful children. But yeah, that's another song I'll tell y'all about in the future. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Yeah. Okay. So let me finish. I'm so sorry if I threw you off. Okay. So girl, I'm gonna just start over here on this part again. Girl, it ain't about the love, you know it's real. But every time I try to speak, it's hard to spell. Ain't no fear in you, but me. So the fear is in him and not her, like loving her. Like he's afraid. Ain't no fear in you, but me. I hold back. If I don't, if I'm sorry, if I give too much, y'all bear with me. If I give too much, what if I don't get it back? So you know what that is. Basically, like you giving so much of yourself and love to a person that do not appreciate you and they don't reciprocate it. They don't give it back to you, and that's not a kingdom marriage. So that was the male. So this is the back to the woman. If it's real, then let me in. This the man saying, okay, if it's real, then let me in. I just want to tell y'all, they both like singing, one, then the next, then together. So the woman part, if it's real, then let me in. And then the man like, let me in. If I tell you where we end. If you trust me, don't think twice. Don't think twice. If I lose you, what's the price? What's the price? What's the price? I'm sorry, now I'm thinking about like how it goes. Such a beautiful song. I totally encourage you to listen to it, the Lord. And if you here made it this far, you know the Lord is tugging on your heart, honestly, because I prayed before the video that whoever this video is for, it's gonna come up. They're gonna see this video. So yeah, the song is bomb. I want to see if I could try to play a clip at the end. I don't know, because the way when I sent them a message, they said I was telling them I might not need to play it, but I don't know if I was talking to the husband or the wife. But anyway, the person I talked to was so nice, so sweet. They even commented on one of my videos. Like they was just so kind. And there's other songs that they have too that is amazing. So yeah. Okay, so let me get back into it. So this was the chorus that I was reading. Um if I lose you, what's the price? What's the price? Talk to me. Okay. Talk to me, don't hold back. Um Let me feel. Okay, talk to me, don't hold back. Let me feel what you don't. Say, let me love you through the way. Ain't no fear gonna make me stray. And this is the male. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. Please help me. What's the price? Talk to me, don't hold back. Let me feel what you don't feel. Say, let me love you through the way. Okay. Ain't no fear gonna make me stray. This the one. This both of them. I'm sorry. Talk to me. Don't hold back. Let me feel what you don't say. Let me feel what you don't say. Let me love you through the way. Ain't no fear gonna make me stray. Okay. And let me say this. So basically, they in agreement with each other. Um, and he's saying no, no, while she's singing her part, and he's saying so basically he in agreement with the woman now. So he coming around. I'm sorry, y'all, if I just butchered that. Okay, so um actually that might have been the hook and not the chorus that I just read. Okay, so this I put C right here. This is the chorus. Okay. Say the words, don't leave me guessing. Love too real for second guessing. Ain't no rush but time. Don't wait. Ain't no rush but time don't wait. So baby, talk to me today. Okay. And this is the male's part. Second verse. Every time you pull away, you make me question what I know. I won't beg, but I won't let go. Love don't move if it's left unsaid. So basically he reflecting. Tell me what's real. Don't leave me I'm sorry. Tell me what's real. Don't leave it in your head. So he basically telling the woman like to tell him. But like some of y'all, and including myself, I used to write like letters because in the situation that I was in, I couldn't like too many people was watching. Like I was my spouse worked at where I lived at. So and I could be transparent. I used to live in a shelter, so that's where he worked at. And the Lord had told me that he was my husband. So yeah, he know all that though. But um so yeah, so he reflecting, and it's just like, and I tried to tell my spouse like in person, like I love you, but oh my gosh, okay, so I'm usually a person that can get it out. I could spit out whatever. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, but with this man, I could not say it. Some things I could, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I had to drink a couple times to just try to say something, and still couldn't say like the real things that I wanted to say. But I did say real things in the letters to him. That was easy. But I was like, I hope I don't see him. Then soon I've been in the corner, he right there, and I'm like about the doo doo on myself. But you know that oh y'all know that feeling when you like something ain't right. But yeah, this is so fun. Are you having fun? I hope so. So okay, so let me finish. Where were we? I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, so he reflecting pretty much. And he's saying like, tell me what it is, but he want to hear it in person. Okay. And honestly, I just told my spouse, like I text him and I told him. Now I asked the Lord. I said, Lord, in my head, I said, Lord, show me orange nails. Literally, the person that gave me his number, because she asked me, and I was like, no, I don't want to call him. Like I haven't talked to him in a year. Like no, because he be playing games. He act like he don't want to be wanted. Like he act like he don't like me. But he do though, like he really do, and many times that he showed he does. Like oh my gosh, the man many times I'm just gonna say that. And he indirectly said, like, I know one time we was in the elevator, he had said, the Lord sent me, I believe the Lord sent me someone. And I just was clueless. I was like, who? And the whole time it was he was saying it to me. And he had that look in his eyes that I usually know it's like, like read between the lines. Like, So yeah. Y'all read between the lines with y'all spouses. Like, they so afraid to speak, but then they be speaking. Like, subliminals and whatnot. So, anyways, okay, let me finish. Tell me what's real. So, okay. So, who perspective is this right now? Oh, this him. Tell me what's real. Don't leave it in your head. This the woman. She said, hmm. Okay. I see the way you hurt, and I hate it when you doubt. But my heart been through some wars. Hard to let it out. I'm sorry, I'm reading this like, hearing the beat. Hard to let it out. Ain't no sparing how I love you, but I'm scared to lose control. If I give you all of me, promise you won't let me go. This the man. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me lost in the gray. It's the woman. I just need you to know you'll stay. I'm sorry. I just need to know you'll stay. I just need to know you'll stay if I slip away. Woo! There we go. This the male. Ain't no love. Oh wait, the chorus. Oh shoot. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, maybe I'm going back here. Okay, okay. Ain't no love without no risk. Tell me this the male after this male, okay. Ain't no love without no risk. Tell me what's behind that wall. I believe he said wall. Tell me what's behind that wall. So ain't no love without no risk. Tell me what's behind that wall. So what's behind? her, like the wall she done built up. And honestly, a lot of us put that wall up in defense because of our spouses not being consistent. That's male or female, but I'm a female and my spouse wasn't consistent. But honestly, I wasn't even ready at that time either. Like, I at the time I was celibate for like maybe 2 years, 2.5 years, maybe 3 years, something like that. Now it's 5 years. So it's about 2.5. Yeah. So, but I ain't gonna lie, I was ready to give it up to my spouse because I was like, "You my spouse, right?" But that's still not good. That's still not good. We got to be married. So yeah, I could tell you some other stuff like that's another time. I was doing some wrong thing. We ain't do nothing. No, we ain't do nothing. We ain't even kiss. Like we touched, but not like that. I know one time I had rubbed his head when he got his little bald head cut. It wasn't bald head. I'm just saying it now because sometimes black people just be like, "You know, bald head." Like, so I was rubbing his hand. He just like was so comfortable, like a little boy. He was so cute. I want to kiss his little piece. He don't got a piece head, but if he did, I still would love him. I love his hair. It's beautiful and it's black and just beautiful. But anyways, okay. And he dark skinned chocolate. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And he got the cutest smile. Like he kind of got long teeth a little bit, but they cute though. He reminded me of one of my favorite toys when I was a kid, Gumpy. Like he kind of slinky, but not, but he's strong. But I don't know, he kind of reminded me of Gumpy and the way his hair was. It's not like that, but it was like a little afro-ish type of Q-tip ish. It was cute, but he kind of reminded me of Gumpy. So, anyways, I love you, babe. Uh, I'm being too transparent. But yeah, so period. It's getting a little warm in here. Sorry if my skin look a little oily. But anyways, um, okay, so let me finish y'all. Okay, so this is the woman in the male part. If I give you, if I give you all of me, tell me you won't let me fall. And then the chorus come back. I wrote that down. And the chorus, y'all, is basically back to I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, the chorus is basically back. If it's real, then let me in. Let me in. If I tell you where we in, where we in. If you trust me, don't think twice. Don't think twice. If I lose you, what's the price? What's the price? Talk to me, don't hold back. Hey, let me feel what you don't say. Ah, let me love you through the way. Hey, that's my song. Ha. Ain't no fear. Ugh. Ain't no fear gonna. Ain't no fear gonna make me straight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ain't no fear gonna make me straight. Make me straight. This is my song. Say the words, don't leave me guessing. Love too real for a second guessing. Ain't no rush, but time won't wait. So baby, talk to me today. Every time you pull away. Okay, I'll rewrite that part. So, anyways, okay. Okay. So then it finally comes to this last part. Tell me. Oh, I'm sorry, not that part. Okay, so this is the end of the song, and they did it. Oh my gosh, this is so like specific. So the tone in the woman's voice, I think they both were singing together. Was it? I think he was kind of singing like, what do you call it? The undertone, whatever, background. I don't know. The song, the lady was singing, the woman was singing in a slower tone, and oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. So when I just sung that chorus again, the woman was singing in a slower tone. Even the rest of the instruments in the song was was not like playing anymore. The only instrument in the song was a piano and it was slower playing. It was so beautiful. They did this song only God um led them to do this song for real. Like honestly, and that's all music. Like it's beautiful. and just clean and fun and just just romantic and yeah. One would say sexy time, like but obviously, like I said, for the right person. Um, okay, so she was singing in a like I said, a slower tone, a little lower, um, in the piano only, and the last part is the male saying, "Oh yeah, me lost in the gray. If you feel it, don't hesitate." So basically, that last part, like I took it as wow, this video got longer than I thought. So the last video I took it as I'm sorry, not the last video. Whoo, y'all, let me get it together. Let me finish it out. I guess I'm getting a little tired. Whoa, excuse me. I've burped louder. So basically that last part is about the male saying like don't hesitate. Like sometimes like men actually need to hear it. Like you can read someone's body language, but people need to hear it, women and men. So let me go back to I'm gonna close this out real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna edit this video. Like I think I might upload it how it is, which would be cool. Like it's fine. Okay. So let's go back to the front of the beginning of the song, and where I told y'all. Well, basically, I guess I can explain it. The part in the beginning where it says, "Boy, I see it in your face." So you can see it by somebody's body language how they feel about you. Like honestly, even the ones that like. Well, let's just talk about. We already talked about the ones that like briefly like lust. That's not what we talk about. This is the kingdom man's word. So yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So you can see it like in their body language and their eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. You see it in my eyes when they love you and when they want you and when they falling for you, honestly. And it's spiritual. Like it's not like it's spiritual, and it's sent by God because this never happened before ever. So don't doubt it. Rebuke that doubt and rebuke the enemy because he gonna try to bring lies to you that you tripping and you crazy and you not, baby. Um, Boy, I see it in your face, something heavy on your mind. You could just see it. Like I know I used to see it with my spouse. You could see it on their mind. You could see that something heavy's on their mind, even when they're not having a good day. Um, Moving like you cool, but I know you lying. And I know I used to ask myself, "You good? You okay?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I'd be like, "You are." I could see it over your face that you're not good. And he like kept denying. I'm like, "Yo, okay," because you're gonna keep saying potato when I said potato, or vice versa. However y'all say it. So I don't want to go back through the lyrics again, but ain't no love in guessing. They say ain't no love in guessing. And ain't no love. I'm sorry, ain't no love in silence. So it's gonna come a time where you have to, both of y'all, you have to speak how you feel about your spouse. You just have to. I know it get hard and it's scary, but I literally just spit it out. Like I told my spouse in that text message like maybe 2 weeks ago because the Lord told me to do it. Like he just told me to do it. Even if your spouse, if the Lord leads you to send a message to your spouse, even if they don't reply to you or go ghost on you again or even block you, because mine definitely did a couple times. um we was cool afterwards though. We kind of put it behind us, but yeah, it was just really crazy. That's another testimony I can tell y'all. But um just send a message. Like send a message. Do what the Lord told you to do. I know it might seem bizarre, but just do it. So yeah, I sent a message and I basically told him how you're so afraid of this, that, and the third. Like I love you, da da da. Was that a little net? Yeah, da da da. Everything that I need to tell him, everything I need to say. And the Lord let me, get it off my chest, And He told me to stop when I had to stop, and that's it. He didn't reply. But yeah, I did what I need to do. I know what the Lord told me to do. So that, um, okay, let me finish this part because I know some of y'all probably dealt with the same thing when your spouse ghosted you, but honey, don't. You did what you needed to do. Um, cool, but I know you lying. You know when they lying because they love you. You know when they lying. So I'm stop. This cat. You know when they lying. Um, don't leave me guessing. If I'm yours, then tell me. Stop second guessing. Right. So that's on both parts. Stop second guessing. Say it. I said that right. I'm sorry. I'm repeating myself now. And then he said, "Girl, it ain't about the love. You know it's real, cause they know that you know. They know that you know that you know that you know that you they know that you know that they love you. They know it. So I know one time when my spouse wasn't, he went on a little vacation with his family for Christmas. And I ain't see him around the shelter in a little minute. I asked the girl that I used to be cool with, like what he had. She said a vacation. So I was like, I miss him. I said, I'm gonna die. I said, I feel like I'm dying. But I was joking, obviously. And then she told him. But when and some stuff I would tell her because I knew she was gonna tell him and I needed him to know. Because I was too afraid to tell him myself. So I know I used to yell like in the shelter, but joking, like not yelling out crazy loud. But I would say to the girl that was my friend. Well, was she my friend? She, I don't know. Maybe she started off as my friend, but she don't know how to be a friend. We was cool. I'll say that we was cool. So I did take her look at her as a friend though. But yeah, after a while, the Lord was warning me to stay away from her and stop telling her my business. So, anyways, so I was like, just love me already. I was like, all right, girl, I gotta go to work. But he heard me and I wanted him to hear me anyway. But I be joking like that. Like, even if I was in front of him and I knew like he loved me, I still would be like, love me. And that's basically like my sign of saying, like, hug me, console me, you know? Y'all know what I mean. I hope so. Um, so so that's the port. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Lord. So when he came to me, he I seen him in my peripheral because I used to always see him in my peripheral, like looking at me and stuff like that. I'm like, what he about to do? So, oh, I wanted to tell y'all a story about when he got his hair cut. Like this man really bad. He had a hat on. He saw me just standing there. He really stopped in his tracks. I seen everything in my peripheral. He stopped in his tracks and backed up into the elevator, went upstairs, took off his jacket, because he was dressed up real cute. Took off his jacket, came and presented himself, but I tried to duck him. I was like, no, I'm ducking him this time. Like, if he want me to see him, he gonna have to really like work for it. And he did. Period. So, and if you watching this, I sent you. I know everything that you was doing. I ain't stupid. And I know one time he told me, like, you don't miss a thing. And don't. I do sometimes. But when the Lord tell me pay attention, I pay attention. So yeah, so I was walking around everybody. He hopped right in front of me real quick, and I was like he not that tall. Sometimes he look taller. Like I'm 5'10", and he is 6 feet. Sometimes he seemed a little taller though, which I like. But and sometimes I seen taller him because people always joke and be like over there over 6 foot. And I'm like, boy, whatever. Like you want me, you like me. So so yeah, so because I used to just mind my business and stand in the corner like chill, wait for my ride, for work or if I'm hanging out with family. That's just what it was. So I walked around, and this girl was right here too that he used to talk to, and I'm like I can't let her see. But then, honestly, at that time, I was like, people already been talking. Like I don't care. So I was like, what did I say to him? I'm sorry. Now I forgot. I was like, did I say wow? I think I did. I think I was like, wow. I gotta go. And then I left and he laughed, but like the cutest laugh. It was just like like it was cute. So I put my bag on and I was like the Disney walk away when it get awkward when you just like, oh, what is it? You just put on your bag and you like you know you walk away. So that's like what it is. So that's what I did because I had to go to work too. And I was like, oh, he's so fun. So oh my gosh, I want oof. I'm thinking about that episode of That's So Raven when she was like, when she was chewing the gum, she was like, he is so fine. And I think she was talking about Devon or whatever. My Bookie fine. We gonna make really cute children. I hope we have dark skinned babies. I'm gonna let my kids regardless. But I'm always wanted a dark skinned baby. I just love dark skin. It's just so beautiful. Dark skin is like, I mean, I think all people are beautiful. I love porcelain white skin from the lightest to the darkest. But dark skin, it's like God kissed. No, I'm sorry. It's like the sun kissed dark skinned people so passionately and romantically. And nothing wrong with a little peck with the lightest person to the darkest. It's like, okay. But that's cute too. Like the whole, that's cute. If y'all get what I'm saying, then you get to the brown skin. It's like, or the light skin, brown skin, dark brown skin, dark skin, chocolate. You know what I mean? It's just, was that cringe? Just they've been just kissed romantically. You know how that old school like love black and white where the man grabs the woman's shoulders and just kiss her so passionately and dips her. That that's dark skinned people. That's chocolate and dark skinned people. And don't get me started on even darker skin. Oh my gosh, just absolutely stunning. The darker the better. But like I said, all of our children are beautiful. So yeah. What else? Okay, so let me finish this up. Oh, we had 36 minutes. Okay, Bookie, because I thought I was at 50 because I can really talk. Period. Okay, so okay, so where were we, guys? It ain't about the love, it's real. So there we go. But every time I try to speak, it's hard to spell. That's for the male and the female. Ain't no fear in you but me. I'm sorry, I already said this part. I hold back. I hold back. If I give too much, what if I don't get it back? Now, some of y'all spouses been in marriages before. Mine was, and even before marriage, a lot of these spouses, a lot of these men and women, I'm speaking about the men because that's how I'm a woman, have been hurt, like really hurt by women, and a lot of them turned into what do you call it? The victim to the villain. A lot of them turned to villains for real. A lot of them turned into the bad guys and the bad girls. Because of like what they've been through. I know I was like that too. I wasn't in too many relationships, but I was hurt by like family members and friends. I was in one serious relationship, but I never wanted a relationship. I was only in this relationship because we worked together and he expressed that he loved me, and I'm like, okay, let me just take a chance, like and just seeing my mother be in terrible relationships and everybody else around me terrible. I just was like, and I know one of my aunts, she was cheating on her husband with I ain't gonna say no names, cheating on her husband with my cousin, so it's like dubs, you know. Um, and the Lord, oh my gosh, my grandmother told me that the Lord gave her husband a dream that she was cheating on him. And I think that she was cheating on him with the person that she actually was cheating on. And my grandmother was just so mad. She was like, his dumb so and so still stayed. But I mean, you usually know when your spouse cheating, and this man loves God. They met in the church, and yeah, to this day though, they still together. And honestly, her and my cousin don't sleep together anymore. My cousin even got real sick, and I know that her husband was like, "Why he gotta stay here?" Like, because he had that dream, and yeah, like they still together, and honestly, I commend them for real. And she's so sweet. I love her so much. She checked on me when I was like, not in the shelter, but just like after, because I didn't want to talk to anybody. Um, After my grandmother died, I just was like, yeah. But anyways, no one looked out anyway. My mother stepped up, thank God, and my sister, she did some things. She definitely did. But I mean, My sister did. I'm just gonna say sometimes you gotta accept people for who they are. It just is what it is. I don't want to go into detail about that, but yeah, she did. And I needed to go in the shelter because um, I just need to go on this walk with the Lord. I really did, and my mother offered for me to stay with her, but I just couldn't. And my sister had just finished staying with her, and it just wasn't the best. So, and I went back home, and it just was really bad. Black mold, pest. It was just bad. So I had to go to the shelter, and I don't regret it. And I thank God the shelter was so amazing. Some situations was kind of like, "Ugh," but I mind my business. So, and everybody always knew me as being happy, uh, love God, goofy, funny, and always smiling. And that's just like what it was. Of course, I had my days, but I'm the type of person where I don't like to be around people when I don't feel well. I'm different about it now. I'm a little more trusting. Uh, because everybody go through things, and I'll share and be like, "Hey, can you pray for me?" Like, but yeah. So what else? Oh my gosh, my spouse used to guess when I was feeling down, like, and I'm like, "What the heck? How he know that?" But anyways, and your spouse, I'm sure, did that too. So I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back on track. So I try to speak. It's hard. Okay, okay. So our spouses was hurt. Let me get back to it. So our spouses was hurt, and they don't want to do it again. I know one time I told my spouse when I came in, I was drunk too. I told him, what did I tell him? I told him about I said, what do you find contraception in my bag? He was like, okay. And I was just like, I'm not doing that. Just kidding. I'm not doing that until I get married. He was like, that's gonna be a long time. Like, he looked down, I'm like, he looked at my purse, he was like, that's gonna be a long time. But the way he said it was just like, at the time he knew that that I said, and I told him to pray to God about. He just knew that I knew. He knew that God told me that he was my spouse, and I believe he knew it too. Because even when he first saw me, that man was staring at me like crazy. And even when he first saw me when I was heavy, I was just a hot mess. I had just sprained my knee, just a mess, limping, a hot mess. So oh my gosh. So and actually I was gonna wear this shirt. This is my black shirt that I wore on the first day when I met him. I literally put this shirt on and I'm about to do this doing this video and I'm like, this is not a coincidence. But it's a little warm, so that's why I didn't have it on. But yeah, I had a shirt, bonnet, and he said you gotta put your mask up. But he kind of double taked when we was in the elevator. And I was like, I know he ain't trying to be cute. Um, you know, I know he don't think I'm cute because I look a mess right now. But yeah, so I didn't see him, and then I saw him like a week later, and I dressed up really cute, and he was just staring at me like no guy ever, the type of stare. So I honestly feel like the Lord told him that because he was like in my face. He started talking to me more after he was staring at me that day, and I was like, I don't know, and like flirting. And I'm like, I feel like the Lord was telling him that he was that she's your wife, but he never said them words. But now I'm thinking about it, like I just feel like the Lord was downloading information to him. And then I was like curious, like, why is this guy curious about me? And I was just curious about him, and he was just mysterious, but I didn't fall like in love with him until the Lord told me he was my spouse. And I fell in love with him actually this month. Oh my gosh. Wow. I fell in love with him this month on May 31st. So, and that was a Sunday. That's crazy. And I recorded a video about it too. And this video uploaded within 10 minutes. First time ever. So I knew that was from God too. That was a sign as well. And I'm gonna link that below as well. Uh yeah. And I know when I looked at him, I was like, oh my gosh, the Lord was downloading. Y'all gotta just see the video. But basically he looked at me like, and I was like I looked away, like I literally was about to cry and laugh at the same time, and I could not move, like I was shaking inside. So, anyways, y'all just need to see that video. Like it was just crazy. He had a look in his eyes, like, what? Like, are you okay? Like it just was so crazy. Like no one ever looked at him in that way before, and no one ever going to because that's my child's. Woo! Okay, let me finish. Let me finish. Y'all close it out. I promise. I didn't think this video was gonna be that long. This long. Okay. So if it's real, then let me in. That's what the woman's saying. Like if it's real, I told you, like, oh my gosh, I'm like, if it's real, like stop like not being consistent. Like let me in fully. Stop going back and forth. And one time I told him, I said, you need to grow up. Like, and I told him he was powerful too. He's like, no, I'm not. He's like, what you mean? Like, I need to grow up. Don't talk to me like that, boy, because I will kiss you. So yeah, so that's I didn't tell him that, but I was just like you know what I mean. Like we was having our cute little fight, and it was cute though. And I know one time I was peed off at this lady at the front desk because she knew I wasn't messing with her no more. Was not a good friend. And I had told him, I said, you need to speak to her. Like, you need to tell her, stop fooling with me. I ain't say that, but I was like, stop messing with me. I think I did curse though. And he was looking at me, but he kept looking at my lips and looking at my features. And I'm like, I was mad, but I was like taking it all in. Like, why is he looking at me? I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just want to kiss him so bad, but I can't right now. And we never kissed, and I'm like, I can't right now. I'm just like, he looking at me, but I gotta be serious. Da, da, da. And then Lord was downloading things to me as well. Like, I'm telling you, when you know, you know. I don't want to get that white around, you know. That's when you're talking too much. Okay. But anyways, okay. I'm being transparent in this video. I'm usually transparent anyway. But yeah. Okay, so let's finish. Okay, if it's real to let me in, um, and he's saying let me in. So they both saying let me in, let me in. If I tell you we're in, we're in. Y'all, just I've read these links, y'all. I'm trying to explain it to y'all. And don't think twice. I'm gonna skim through it a little bit. Don't hold back. Let me feel what you don't. Oh, so basically, talk to me. The woman is saying like talk to me. And I would basically tell him, talk to me. Y'all telling y'all spouses in pretty much so many words. Some saying the exact words, talk to me. Um, talk to me, don't hold back. And y'all just getting them to like talk to y'all, to trust y'all, you know, because you are trustworthy. But they literally have trust issues because people have done them dirty. Even the oh my gosh, even I wanted to tell my spouse so bad. You're hanging with the ops. The ops have told me so many things about you, um, and dragged you. She used to even tell me that he was upstairs with other women, helping them flirting with other women upstairs while I was at work. And I'm like, he not my man. I ain't gonna lie. Inside, I was like, really? But I thought to myself, they don't even compare. They the counterfeits. They're the Jezebels. I'm the one. I'm Queen Esther. I'm favored by the king more than all the little virgins. Like, you know, if you know, you know. Like, I'm favored. Like, they just yeah. Like, it's fine. So when I step in the room, he like in my face. Like, you know, so yeah. So that's like what it was. And she ain't like that. I was like, I'm gonna still pray for him and keep him in prayer. Like, you know, he battling with something. Like, as we all have battled with things. Lust, porn addiction, masturbation, like anything else. Like we, you know, drinking, drug, whatever you was struggling with, honey. Um, she ain't like that. That's because she was a Jezebel. But yeah, so I was telling her that, and she was just saying, "Oh my gosh," she even kept saying the man was gay, and I was like, "No, he is not." I said he's a lover boy, and honestly, I thought to myself, like, I ain't gonna lie, I did think to myself, was my spouse like abused as a child, like sexually by I don't know, female or male, or maybe both. I just thought maybe like it came to mind, and I'm like, is the Lord telling me that this happened to him? Because I know one time I asked him, and he was like, he said no, real quick. He was like, no, no, like the way he said it, I just kind of thought like maybe he was, because why are you being so defensive? He wasn't angry with me, but he just said no real quick, like that's completely absurd, like type of thing. And I'm like, something's a little off. Like you get what I mean? But I didn't want to press the issue because people was like looking, and I was like, I'm not about to embarrass Bay. I'm not about to put Bay on the spot like that. Not embarrass, put him on the spot like that. You know, that's something we talk about in private. And he see that he can trust me. Um, so yeah, don't push it with your spouse. I know I did, and I know I had told him one time. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be patient, like da da da. I'll give you your space. And he used to tell me like, it's this job, the job that he was working at. He don't work at that location or another location. Somebody told me, I'm like, y'all just telling me things I didn't ask you this time. So anyways, okay, so let me get back into this, y'all, because I listen. Okay, so so don't think twice. Talk to me. Don't hold back. So you're basically gonna feel what they don't tell you. Um, yeah, and a lot of your spouses are still like some of them are prodigals. Well, I'll say now, to be honest with you, Lord, please help me in this. If this is for you, this song, take it to the Lord and ask the Lord if it's for you. I don't want to say, to me, in my spirit, I'm feeling now that your spouse is not a prodigal anymore. They literally following God, and they not out there no more, but they following God. And some, you know what though? I'm sorry, y'all. Some, thank you, Lord. Some of them are, you're gonna meet, and they going like, fall for you, and it's just gonna feel like I told y'all spiritual. And some of them, it's like a they know that they love you and they know that you different, but some of them go back. They not, and honestly, they not running from you, they're running from God, because you're, obviously you're not God, but you're a part of God's plan for their life. So so they're running from God's will for their life. But for a lot of you now, and take it to the Lord, because you need to know what season that you in. A lot of us is in our Esther season preparation. Esther was being prepared for 12 months. Um so yeah. But some of these men can be prodigals that is feeling this way about you. Like, they love you, but they still out there. Like, they thinking about you. They with the counterfeit, might be sleeping with the counterfeit, but they still love you. Like, nothing that they doing, they can never replace you. They out there looking for the same feeling that they felt with you, and they will not find it, because those men and women are not their spouse. Hallelujah. All right. That's not their spouse. They not gonna get it. Oh my gosh, the Lord spoke to me through this other song, Chris Brown's song Residuals. Ooh. I usually don't listen. Well, I don't listen to that song, but I heard this man Will something. He did the cover of that song. It's, oh my gosh, he did so amazing. I like his version. I actually heard his version before Chris Brown's. Um, but yeah, the song is just amazing. Uh, so that's, I'll tell y'all that another time. Do that lyric. It's a lyric video. So yeah, so okay, so let's come on down and go back to the don't leave me guessing. Love for real. Don't second guess it. Ain't no rush, but time don't wait, and time don't wait. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, God. So the Lord is pressing it on a heart, your spouse's heart, that time is running out. Now, in reality, time is not like running out. Like, the Lord is basically putting an urgency in their heart that they need to do this now. Like, no more waiting, no more second guessing. Already told you that he was your husband. Already told you that she was your wife. No more second guessing. Like, no more out here living in a pig pen. Like, you have to come home. And for some of y'all, that's confirmation too, because the Lord been showing me Drake, just hold on, we're going on, that. And also it's another song called Billy, won't you take me home, take me somewhere I used to go. Oh, that's my song. And the slower version is beautiful too. But yeah, the Lord, they coming home, I'm telling you. Oh, and another song, oh, thank you, Lord, from Escape. Yeah. Uh you just run to the arms of the one who loves you. You just run to his arms, and these two arms will keep you warm. Okay. So that song too, I promise you, I can sing a bit. I'm just kind of nervous, so that's why I'm like, okay. I can hold a note. Okay, so let's continue. Oh my gosh, I really look so pretty. You don't. I just feel pretty. Okay, so what else? I'm trying to close it out. Ooh, this is about to be a this video, bro. Okay, okay, so I'm gonna drop down to get you. Okay, let me stop. Every time you pull away, make me question what I know. So oh my gosh. So some of y'all have pulled away from y'all spouses because they keep hurting y'all. They keep rejecting y'all. You know, and they keep acting like they don't like y'all. So it'd be hard. Like it'd be really hard. To still sometimes it'd be difficult to love them, but the Lord is showing us that agape love. Basically, like it's nothing that they can do to make you love them any less. I hope I'm saying that right. There's nothing they can do to make you love them. You just love them unconditionally. So there's nothing that you can do to make them love you. I'm sorry, to make you love them any more or any less. There we go. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Woo. And that's what agape love is, and that's what the Lord love. That's how the Lord loves us. So, like I said, these are kingdom marriages from the Lord, because the Lord ain't put every marriage together, but these marriages are kingdom marriages, and let no man separate what the Lord has joined together. And the Lord sits back on his heavenly throne and watches his word as it performs in front of him. What a mighty God we serve, I tell you. Um, it's beautiful. And once you get to that realization, and you will, I promise you, you will. Coming from someone that, like, oh my gosh, when I sent that message to my spouse, he totally ignored me, and he act like he at first when I said it to him, I should have said his name first, but that was my own. It's okay. So afterwards, when I he was like, "No, this I don't know you." When I told him my name, and I'm like, "This is him." And I know the friend of mine. I was like, "Do you think he changed his number?" And you know what's crazy? The Lord gave me a vision of one time when I was standing like by this little way. I heard him say his number to one of his coworkers, and he was like, "Oh yeah, just call me, bro." And I heard him say the first number. It was eight something, and I heard him say the first like three numbers after. I think it's 410443, eight something. I can't remember. And I was like, "Oh, I do remember him saying that." So this is his number. And I'm like, even now, and I'm like, did he change it? But the fact that I sent him that long message afterwards and he didn't reply, it just, if I was someone really not the person, I'll be like, oh, I feel for her. Like, no, this really not so and so. You get what I mean? So I feel like that was him. And I know when I used to send him messages before and see how he was doing, sometimes he would reply when we was briefly friends online. Sometimes, actually, even when we wasn't friends online, sometimes he would reply, but sometimes he wouldn't. And I think, and not I think, the Lord was just telling me like he just didn't want to like he was stressing it was that job, but then also like he just was exhausted of trying again with love. So anybody else that he would go out there and date, he would just, and he was dating some people that he would date. um he just wasn't giving all himself. And even when he tried to with them, it just won't work because they ain't the one, they the counterfeit. What? Lord gonna tear that up. The Lord gonna tear that apart. You ain't gotta do nothing but sit and be cute and prepare. Prepare us to prepare. Mm. Period. So okay, I'm closing out. So thank you, Lord. Okay, so I know I won't beg, but I won't let go. So okay, so he not gonna beg. So every time you pull away, they question. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ooh, okay. I don't want to keep telling y'all stories about my spouse, but I feel like I need to say a little story and be quick about it. So you know what? I'm just gonna say this. So some of y'all be pulling away from your spouse, rightfully so, and the Lord actually told some of y'all to pull away and create boundaries for this person. And I know my spouse used to tell me, he did so much. He was like, I did so much bad. I did so much bad. I'm like, why you keep saying that? Everybody did bad. And he would just say that in front of people. He would kind of like be looking at me and signaling me. And I'm like, honey, I still love you. Like, I don't care what you did. You know, so yeah, he would say that. And I know one time I told him, I said, I'm creating boundaries. He was like, and he looked up and down, not at me, but he looked up and down like, what that mean? Like a worried look a little bit. And it was so cute. And he was like, I have boundaries with you. And he walked away, and I was like, whatever. So that was one thing. And I know one time I stopped talking to my spouse because he was really like, I was just tired of him. Like I was really tired of him. And I know he was like, hi Jaleesa. And I was like thinking to myself, I love you so much. You so cute, but I can't talk to her right now because I hate your stinking guts. I didn't hate him. But I was like, no, not today. So I did a hair flip and I walked out the door. So I didn't talk to him for like, it was less than a week. And I know one time the lady, because they noticed the lady that was working at the shelter, she knew excuse me, she knew that I wasn't talking to him. She was like, something off, because I'm used to seeing him, like, laughing, talking. So she called me over there to get a pretzel. Oh, she knew what to do to get me over there. Darn, the snacks always get me. No, let me stop. So she had some chocolate covered pretzels, but these was like, well, they was kind of big. And I was like, no, and I was losing weight at this time too. And I was like, no, I'm on a diet. I was like, oh, is that a chocolate covered pretzel? So I grabbed it. He was like, and I seen him, but I was like, whatever. And then that's when what he say? He was like, he was eating his breakfast, and he was just like, good morning, like good morning, like that type of thing. And I was like, good morning. And like, come on, y'all. I would have went longer if I wasn't in front of them, because I didn't want them to know that we was like, not talking or arguing. But yeah, I wanted to tell that man so much. So and so said this about you. So and so said that. But no, that was not ladylike, and the Lord ain't tell me to do it. So let the Lord vindicate y'all, because soon your spouse is gonna realize the people that they abandoned you for uh is the ops. They're gonna realize it, and they're gonna feel, honestly, a lot of them just gonna feel really bad. They're gonna feel, I don't want to say stupid, but we all felt stupid. Obviously, they're not stupid, but they just gonna feel really bad that they didn't trust you. Um, and that's just like what it is. And a lot of our spouses was people pleasers. They just was. In the workplace, maybe in a personal life. And a lot of them didn't even realize it. I know I used to be a people pleaser, so I understand. But love holds no wrongdoing. So forgive your spouse. Please, please, please forgive your spouse. Um, the enemy wants you to be mad. He wants you to be bitter. He wants you to forfeit your inheritance, but you're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. None of us gonna do that. We're gonna love our spouses. We're gonna pray for them. And I even told him I was gonna pray for him, continue to pray for him. We're gonna pray for them and believe that the Lord is who he says he is, and he gonna do what he say he gonna do. The Lord gave you dreams and visions, and you seen your spouse's name everywhere. You seen numbers, strong concordance, not angel numbers, babes. You seen birds, red cardinals, blue jaybirds, mourning doves. You seen it. You seen it. So you've met people with your spouse's name, maybe first, last, and middle name, maybe initials, like you songs, like the Lord has spoken to you about who your spouse is. Do not doubt. Think about every other person that you dated. You've never had these confirmations before, ever. So don't doubt. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, that's enough to make a girl cry. So by my heart been through some wars. Okay, so this part about where so it also says you hurt and I hate it. So basically when your spouse be hurting, you hate it. Like it's hard for you to see, and it is. Because you love them and you want to hug them and hold them and console them and let them know everything's gonna be okay, because it is. Um so I hate it when you doubt. So basically, y'all spouses have consoled in y'all a little bit, but then they leave and come back like they never consoled it in you, and they never vented to you, and you never made them feel comfortable. I know when I used to sit downstairs all the time when I would be off work or come in from work. Um, I would sit downstairs because I'm like, and the Lord led me to sit downstairs too. He put that love in my heart for my spouse, and He led me to pray for him. Like even before I fell in love with him, the Lord led me to pray for him. So I would sit downstairs. I know one time my spouse had went to the store. It was a curfew in the shelter, so I couldn't go outside. It was like 10 o'clock. And curfew was at 8. So and I got off early from work that time. So I went upstairs and oh, excuse me, y'all. So I was about to go upstairs. Literally, I heard him say, Jaleesa, where you going? And I was like, oh, I thought you was leaving. Like, I'm going upstairs. He was like, no, come back and chill. And I was like, he's like, I only went to the store. And he had a blue, Because he always okay. So I was on my health thing. Um, I ain't gonna lie. This is the hardest thing I've ever been through. It's a lot of things I've been through with the Lord on this walk. But this kingdom spouse, this is the hardest thing that I ever had to do. I lied to you not. So my weight has been up and down like crazy. Um, I was mad at God, angry at God, mad at my spouse. At one time I thought I hated him, but I didn't. Um, I'm thinking about from 10 Things I Hate About You, where she said, I hate your big dumb combat boots. I hate this. I hate it when you're not around. She basically said all the things that she hated about him. She was angry when she wrote this too, and sad and hurt pretty much. And she was just like, most of all, I hate that I don't hate you uh at all. Something like that. So everything she said she hated about him, but then she like most of all, I hate that I don't hate you. Something like that. Oh, she said I hate it when you're not around. And yeah, so that's like what it is. I'll I don't know. I'll link that below too. I'll just try to link it. Lord, please remind me. Like I'll link that below too. Should I read it for y'all? We already this deep in. Golly. Okay. Well, hold on, y'all. Cat poem. Cat's poem. Okay. Ooh, now I want to watch that movie. I'm gonna lie. Okay, what's the last part? I just want to hear the last part she said. Hold on. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you. Okay, y'all, just hear this real quick. Dang, I wish I could show y'all. Okay, just look at this real quick. I will. Lord, here we go. Hold on, y'all. Let me take off the captions. I just need y'all to hear this. It's such a beautiful poem. I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. My spouse made me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. Oh! Why did you hurt Katarina Stratford? Heath Ledger was fine. See, I'm telling y'all, a lot of our spouses are looking like that right now. Like a lot of them are looking sad. They feeling bad for hurting you. Like we really don't hate them. Like we just really hurt. Like honestly. I mean, I feel better now. Thank the Lord. But still, like he gonna have to come correct and come with an apology. But I love you. um, but yeah, and we hate it that we don't hate them for real. So and my spouse, oh my gosh, made me cry. And I couldn't even. I know one time he said, "You really cried." He was like, "You cried." I said, "No, I didn't." He was like, "No, no." He was like, "No, don't deny it. You cried." And I was like, "Okay." And he was just like, I didn't mean it like that. Like I really didn't. Not saying that part, but he's saying like as far as like hurting me and as far as like rejection, oh, he really hurt. That man hurt my oh my gosh, he hurt my feelings because I know he like big women, but he really like it was a person that was my friend, but she was jealous, but she was a friend. I know y'all might say jealous. You don't know. The lady was jealous and she was envious, but the Lord never gave me no bad dream about her, like at all. Everybody else he gave me dreams about. But her, she just was like hurt. And she asked him, and I'm like, why would he even tell you in front of me? I didn't even know she was gonna do this. Why would he even tell you in front of me, confess his love for me? So I was just sitting there like, what he about to say? That man dogged me, dragged me, like, oh my gosh. He even said he was gonna throw my big A on a car. And I was like, and at the time, I kept thinking to myself, kinky. Like that's what I thought. Just being goofy in my own head to try to process what the heck was going on, and because the girl that was my friend is another one. Well, I thought was my friend. She was a snake, and a witch. Actually, an actual witch. Um, she told me that he used to be out at the clubs and picking up big girls, like actually picking them up, and I was like, really? But that I was like, well, that explains a lot. He told me that he could carry me up these stairs. Was we was laughing about it, but I was like, okay, I always wanted to be picked up, like I wasn't laughing like making fun of him. She was, but I was like, that's a big girl's dream, and he was strong too. Like I used to see him pick up things around the y'all. Anyways, so when I basically told y'all, like I came back downstairs and I just sat down for a little bit, and at that time I didn't care if anybody was looking at me like, oh, she da da da, she is not a simp. Is that what that means? I didn't care. I just was going with the flow, what the Lord was saying, and I love this man, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I used to always try to impress him. Like, I didn't even have to do that. I was already made an impression. He had told the girl had told me, she said that he said you different. And I was like, and I know that, period. And one time he said he liked my glitter on my eyes. I said, thank you. Oh. And when I first was really curious about him, I would literally mind my business and you would not see me for a couple months. I would mind my business. But when I seen him one time he was doing karaoke, I was like, actually no, it was cute. It was more like, and he was like, hey everyone. Like he was looking at me, but kind of like looking away, like, why is she looking at, like, because I took notice to you, boo boo. I want you. Anyways, okay. Let me finish this out, y'all, because whoa, this is the longest video I've ever done. So okay, so the part about scared to lose, but my heart been through some wars. That's the woman. Like we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot too. They've been through a lot, and we've been through a lot. Hard to let it out. Basically, she's saying it's hard for her to explain. Um, hard to let it out. Ain't no sparing how I love you. And women, we don't spare it. We will tell you we love you. If I ain't sent, honestly, if I didn't send him those letters, I would have ended up telling that man I loved him because it just would have ate me up inside. For real, bro. I can't hold it in. Like I gotta tell you. Okay, so this the male. When he said again, don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me lost in the gray. So don't leave them in the dark. They know how you feel because obviously you show body language how you love them. Some of y'all maybe wrote letters to them as well. Some of y'all maybe told the friends group like how you felt about them, but they need to hear it from your mouth, like honestly. So that's why it was so important for me. Though I didn't talk to this person, I thought about calling them before I sent them the text message, but I just felt like the text message is fine. I'm like, I'm gonna send it. So yeah. Um I'm not gonna lie. This another confirmation how I feel like I knew this was my spouse and he didn't change his number and this was somebody else because he replied back really quick. He's usually really punctual. And this another thing with certain things. He's usually pretty punctual. But then also, I could say it now, like I felt in my spirit that this was him. Like I told you, this is a spiritual thing. When he replied back right away, even how he was talking, I just knew it was him. Like I just knew. He just was too obvious. Like I don't know a Jaleesa, like type of thing. He didn't even say I know a Jaleesa. Anybody else would be like, oh, I don't know a Jaleesa. He was like, I don't know you. Who are you? Like type of thing. And I'm like, mm. I know one time I was gonna look at him. I tried to look for him on case search. I ain't feel right in my spirit doing it. And I stopped. I didn't push it through. I said, Lord, if I'm wrong for doing this, the Lord will let you know if you're wrong for doing something. If I'm wrong for doing this, Lord, shut everything down. My whole phone shut off. Everything shut off. And I knew it was him because it showed his siblings. Don't ask me how I knew his siblings. Honestly, his sister is friends with my nephew's mother. I'm like, small world. This man know a lot of people though, in my city. So yeah. Um, what else? But yeah, so the Lord shut it off. I never looked again on case search. This was this last year? This was early last year. Yep. Actually, it was like in March of last year. So I was like, I never had the desire to look again. I was like, you know what? If I gotta do all this, then this ain't right. Like this. Listen, I'm not. If I gotta do all this, then I'm not letting you perfect your love, Lord, in him and myself. Like this ain't right. So I just never did it again. I never have a desire to do it again. I know my cousin was like, let me do it. Girl, no. Bye. You're messy. She was messy for that. I was like, you're messy. Like, no. I don't think I told her she was messy, but I'm like, no. I just thought to myself, you messy for that. But honestly, if I was in the same situation, I would probably be like, girl, let me see. You ain't gotta do it, I'm gonna do it, you know? So yeah. So let me finish, y'all. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me lost in the gray. Okay, so they basically want you to tell them like how you feel. If the Lord leads you to do it, do it. And then the woman says, I just need to know you'll stay, even if I slip away. So basically saying, I just know that you're gonna stay, even if I slip away. Y'all, this is the last part, I promise y'all. Like, oh, this look like chicken scratch, but I can read it. This is the last little part, the last few lines. So, oh, my mic stayed on this whole time. This I noticed from God. We an hour and almost 20 minutes. I'm trying to stop it under an hour and 30. Whew, Lord. So, because I think I'm just gonna upload this and not edit it. So, so she wants to know if he's gonna stay even if she slip away. Being waiting for your kingdom spouse and just being on this walk like with the Lord with your kingdom spouse and waiting, it has drained you. You still walking with the Lord and you have not denied him and you have not given up, but you feel like you slipping away. Not dying, but you just it's like you might have forgot like how your spouse was. Some of y'all got pictures and videos. I know I do. Pictures and videos of your spouse because I know my spouse used to dance. So I would record, you know, and I was going to delete. I deleted a few things of him. Um, I deleted our messages actually, which I don't regret to be honest. But the videos I just couldn't bring myself to delete it to be honest. And I even kept the last text message that I sent him that I told y'all about. And I cried, like I really cried. Like Lord, why would you tell me to text him? Da da da. But I was missing what the Lord was doing, you know. So because I was just upset that he didn't reply. And I'm like, why would you like you're rejecting me again and again and again? Like, Lord, this is not from you. He keep rejecting me, like, and the Lord telling me like restoring me again and again and again and again and restoring all of us again and again and again and healing our hearts again and again and again from continuously being broken by our spouses. It's not what we think it is. It's not what it looks like. And I even told myself, if I'm tripping and crazy, I'm gonna go to the grave, knowing I'm gonna go to the grave. I'm gonna stick with it because at some point, now I know like that it's from the Lord, but at some point, I was just back and forth in my mind. At some point, I'm gonna know that this ain't from the Lord. If it ain't from the Lord, you get what I mean? So yeah, as much as I tried, a lot of our spouses don't even know, but the Lord telling them, and then they gonna hear from your mouth too. a lot of our spouses just think like a lot of them thought and just like we obsessed, we can't let it go, da da da. They don't realize that the Lord put this love in us for them, and it's hard. It's been difficult. A lot of us didn't ask for this, and when we did, we asked for it when we was kids, when we was still like pure, didn't deal with any things of the world. We wasn't really tainted by the world. So yeah, um, and some of us did ask for it and embraced it, but it looked horrible on paper and in person, like in a physical. But we like this can't be of God. It's so many people that I share things with. That's why you gotta be careful sharing these things in your kingdom marriage with anybody and other things too, because people will push their opinions on you. Not saying they bad people, they gonna push their opinions on you, and they gonna tell you things and tell you that this is not of God when they don't even know. And some people that's following God still gonna tell you that this ain't from God. That's wow. But it's not meant for them to understand until the physical manifestation of it. Hallelujah. And some of them still not gonna understand it. Some of them gonna hate you when the physical manifestation come. Oh my gosh, what crazy? When a lot of people didn't realize what Jesus was doing on the cross. Once he died and rose again, they hated him even more, and they was persecuting Christians that was proclaiming Jesus' name. They still hate him. They still didn't repent. It's crazy. They saw the physical manifestation and they still, after he done died, they still was hating on him. But they ain't stopped the show. Your enemies ain't gonna stop the show. Your villains ain't gonna stop the show. These witches and warlocks that did witchcraft on you, not gonna stop the show. And it will be returned to them what they have done to you. You still pray for them though, and do not laugh at their calamity. Don't laugh at the destruction, but you pray that the Lord has mercy on them. Because even you praying and saying, "Oh Lord, don't do this to them, honey, 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 honey." When they come against you, they come against the Lord. You can't pray the Lord's judgment away. Just pray that the Lord have mercy on them. Pray that the Lord good that the Lord's will come through in the judgment that he's about to send to your enemies, honestly. And the chastening. The Lord still loved them too. Some of your enemies, the judgment, some of your enemies just won't stop. They keep going and going and going. They keep doing witchcraft on you. And some of them, it will lead to their death. Physically and spiritually. And when you die a spiritual death as well, it's two deaths. When you die, isn't it two? It is two deaths. Yes. When you die physically, well, it's only two deaths when you have died like unrepentant. Because when you die a physical death and you belong to the Lord, you go live. So death is gain. But these people, they second death is hell. It just is what it is. And you don't even die. It's a spiritual death because you in hell. Hell is death. And you there for eternity. This life ain't forever. That life is forever. Y'all better repent. Because I know some of my enemies and adversaries is watching this video. Y'all better repent and stop playing with me. Stop playing with my God. Because when you come for me, you come for God. No one gonna come for God and be cool. Like you. Um, okay, so this is the last part. Oh, so I'm sorry, y'all. So slipping away, my goodness, like we slipping, slipping away, baby. I feel like I'm slipping away. Like I'm losing my grip on you. Like, well, not grip. I'm sorry. Like I'm losing my grip on this promise. I feel like it's slipping away. Like I just don't know you anymore. But then the Lord will remind you like of the moments that you share with your spouse, but you still like, Lord, it's still a little foggy. Like I just feel like it's draining. That's the best word that I could say, draining. Even when you smile, even when the Lord heals your heart, it just still feel like you don't think about it too much because it's still tough. Uh and you miss them, like you feel like yearning like for them, and it's just seems like it's dead, you know. But the Lord loved bringing dead things to life. Okay, and the male says this: "Ain't no love without no risk. Tell me what's behind that wall." So he ready. Yeah, a lot of our spouses are ready. And things can change in the night. The Lord been showing me recovery in the night. Ooh, things can change quick. So ain't no love without no risk. And he basically telling himself like, ain't no love without no risk. And he want to risk it all. Like he wants to risk it all, and he want to be with you. And like I said, the Lord is pressing it on these men and women heart. Um, the time is up. This is the golden hour. Time is up. It's time for you to make that call. It's time for you to reach out. It's time for them to reach out to you. So what else? And he's saying, "Tell me what's behind that wall. If I give you me, tell me you won't let me fall." Both of them said this together because both you and your spouse is afraid. I know I'm afraid. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I give you this, like, hold on, tell me you won't let me fall. And he's saying, tell me you won't let me fall. But honey, we not gonna fall because the Lord is catching us and we catching each other. We not gonna fall. This is from God. Like, so this is gonna last forever. um and then it goes back to the chorus. I ain't gonna tell y'all. And in the chorus, they did it in a slow tone. You know what? I do love that the tone in the chorus was slow because because it's like she's sweet talking him like where it goes back, okay, where it goes back to the chorus where it says if it's real then let me in. Hold on, I think it's that. I think it goes to that part. I'm sorry, y'all. If it's real then let me in. Let me in. No, no, no. I think she went to talk to me, don't hold back. Let me feel what you don't say. Let me love you through the way. So she go back to that and she starts singing it softly and like sweet talking him. Uh and honestly, it almost is like when I said that she basically like it's almost like she was slipping away but still holding on. Oh my gosh. It's like she was slipping away. This is how the Lord is telling me. I don't know how she felt it in the song when she sung it, but it's basically like she's still like not lifeless, but it's a low pulse like type of thing. Um and she need, oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the Peter Pan clip. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the Peter Pan clip when Peter Pan was drained and it took the kiss from Wendy to revive him. He still was holding on, but he was slipping away. Oh my gosh, hence slipping away when I said that part that she said. And by her singing this part and it's the piano part only, it's like she's slipping away and she just need him to revive her. Some of y'all spouses coming with a kiss. Make sure your lips are kissable. Hmm. Or not. Oh, excuse me. Some of y'all spouses coming back like they want to kiss you. They gonna revive you with a kiss. When they profess they love to you, it's going to revive you. It's going to give you the energy that you need. Trust God. And God already given us the energy now to continue to hold on in the strength. We just need to be strengthened. When our spouse come back, oh my gosh, it's just going to revive us and we're going to glow. And they're going to glow. Because you think they're not hurt out here without you? They hurt. That, them counterfeits ain't fulfilling. Some of our spouses drinking, probably smoking weed. None of that stuff is fulfilling. The heck? I know I tried to drink again. Lord, I tried to drink again. Not smoke. I haven't smoked weed in a minute. Drink again to try to get honey, I thought about it more. Tried to get on live. Thought about him more. None of the men that was like, "Oh, you look beautiful, Jay. You look beautiful." Because my name, some of them would call me Jay or Lisa. You look beautiful, Lisa. Da 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 da, whatever. And I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Listening to Love James, oh, thought about the man more. I'm like, Lord, you won't let him go. Raise up another. Sick of him. Sick of not having him. That's what it really was. But yeah, but I'm trusting the Lord and waiting because I'm the prize. You're the prize. Okay, so that part and at the end he say, oh yeah, me lost in the gray. If you feel it, don't hesitate. So he basically saying if you feel it, don't hesitate. I'm taking that as him like speaking to himself. If you feel, don't hesitate. Like let it out. Tell her how you feel. Tell him how you feel. And he basically telling her like because some of our spouses was testing us and basically like seeing what we felt for them was real. So yeah. Okay, I'm done. Oh, I'm hot now, like hot, hot. Lordy Lord. Lordy Lord. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh my water. Oh Lordy. Oh Lordy Lord. Y'all ignore that on the dresser. It's just my pillowcase, purse, Bible, a few things. Whew. I did this whole video and I ain't no water. Salamander. Hi, mate. Hi, Sammy baby. You want a treat so bad, my baby. Hi, my baby. Hi, my sweetness. Come say hi to people. Hi, my salamander. My salamander. She's like, get off of me, peasant. I'll give you another treat in a minute, baby. Let me close this out, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lord. I want to do this TikTok video so bad, but I think I might wait. Okay, y'all. Oh, my makeup. Okay. Y'all, thank you so much for bearing with me. This video was longer than I thought. To be honest with y'all, I thought this video was going to be 10 minutes, but honey, here we are. We at 132, and the Lord was showing me 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2. All of it. It's a countdown. It's the countdown now. We're in our golden hour. 10-10. Some of y'all the Lord been showing 10-10 to as well. It's our golden hour, y'all. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all so much. And I'm sorry, mess with my hand. I love y'all so much. And I hope that this video blessed you. And yeah, keep praying for your spouse. Keep waiting because the Lord brought us this far. He brought us this far. You might as well keep going. I love y'all. And Jesus loves you so much more. Be blessed. Bye.